Hi everyone, for today's video, I thought we could do a science experiment. The other day, I was walking around my apartment and I ran across a pine tree. But you know what I found? I found some pine cones that were open, while other pine cones were closed. And I wondered, why is that the case? So I did a little research and I found out when pine cones are dry, they open up. But once they get wet, they close up. So I thought we could do an experiment today to see which kind of water makes a pine cone close up the fastest. So I got a jar of cold water, I got a jar and I put some salt in there, and then I got a jar of really hot water. So I'm gonna put a pine cone in each one and we're gonna see which one closes the fastest. We'll put one in the hot water, one in the salt water, and then one in the cold water. Now while those are soaking, we're gonna make our prediction. I wonder which one you think is gonna be the fastest. I think the cold water is gonna be the fastest one, but I don't know. That's my guess. What's your guess? Let's think about it. What do you think? What's it gonna be? Which one looks like it's closing? I don't know. Did you know that when you make a guess in a science experiment, it's called a hypothesis? Everyone say that. Hypothesis. What a big word. Good job, friends. So my hypothesis is that the cold water is going to close up the fastest. But that might not be what yours is. You might think that the salt water is going to close up the fastest or the hot water is going to close up the fastest. We just have to wait and see. But as we're waiting, I noticed something that I find is kind of cool and I totally didn't know. Did you know that pine cones float on the top of the water? I wonder why that is. I'll have to do some more research because I don't know why they stay on top. That could be a fun experiment for you to find out at your houses. Maybe you guys can tell me, who knows why pine cones float. I also wonder, do you think these pine cones would float when they're closed? Should I go get another jar? Let's see if they work too. I'm gonna go get a jar. You watch the pine cones. Alright, I got my jar for my two closed pine cones. What do you think before I put them in? Make your guess now. Are they gonna float or are these ones gonna sink? I think these ones might float too. Let's see. They float when they're closed too. Who would have known? That's so cool. Alright friends, let's check on our pine cones. Ooh, the one in hot water is starting to close. The one in salt water is pretty open still, and so is the one in the cold water. So it looks like as of right now, the warm water one's the fastest, but maybe it will change, who knows? I wonder what's gonna happen. Does anyone know any cool pine cone facts? I'd love to hear what you guys know about pine cones. My cool pine cone fact that I know is that in places where there's lots of fires, there are trees that drop their pine cones specifically when there's a fire so that the trees will grow again after the fires. I think that's pretty cool. It's a way of nature making sure that trees will be around for a long, long time. Does anyone else know any facts? That's my cool fact. Oh, friends, we almost have a closed pine cone. What do you think? Who's it gonna be? There's still time. No one's closed yet. I'm gonna go like one more minute. Oh my goodness. I hope you guys try it too. If you guys are trying this, don't watch that and don't see who wins. Do it yourself and then you could see if mine's the same as what you get. Ooh, that'd be cool. See if we get the same results. Alright, let's see. One of them's almost closed. What do you think? Who is it? Do you think it's the cold water The salt bladder or the warm water. But it's not these ones, because these ones were already closed, but they float too. Fun little extra experiment I wasn't expecting to do during this video. But that's the fun of science, you never know where it's gonna take you. I think I'm gonna wrap up this video because it looks like we just about have a winner. And my winner, the fastest closer is doing. Do you remember which dry this was? Was this cold, salt, or hot? Because this one just about won. Look how close this one got. You're right. It's the hot water. Hot water makes pine cones close the fastest. Who knew? How fun is that? Thanks for watching. See you soon.